Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. Today we are doing a very special unboxing and review of the Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain Premium Package, which was only available in Japan. Now, I was very fortunate enough to be able to pre-order this and get this shipped from Japan once it was available. And being a big Metal Gear Solid fan, I knew I had to have this. Now, looking at the boxing art, it's really cool because that's just the look of Snake and his bionic arm. And as you can tell, this whole packaging actually comes with a 1:1 scale of Snake's bionic arm. Now, everywhere else in the world got a special collector's edition, which came with a 1/2 scale of Snake's bionic arm. And this packaging is actually way bigger than that. So to give you an idea, here is the collector's edition next to the premium package. That thing is pretty huge. Now, the only difference really being is that the collector's edition comes with this really cool packaging and a box that you can put your 1/2 scale Snake Bionic Arm and the game with the case. So other than the difference is just this thing has a very cool storage unit, and the premium package is just a cardboard box with a hand inside. So basically, let's just check it out and see what it's got to offer. Now here you have the contents of the premium package. On the right you have the 1:1 scale of the Bionic Arm, and on the left you have the actual collector's edition from Japan video game. Now let's take a look at this guy before we take a look at this guy. So here we have the special collector's special edition, as it says right here, special edition from Japan, which comes with the game, an art book, a map, and a special Blu-ray disc that pretty much shows the makings of this game. And everything else in the back, as you can see, is in Japanese. Oh, very reflective packaging. This is PS3 right there. So, and it's got Snake's face, which is really cool. I like the way it looks. But I'm not going to open this only because I'm planning on selling this to somebody who really wants these collector items in here, or if they want the game too. So instead, I will show you another one which I have opened, which is a PS4 version, which is basically the same thing. The only difference is it says PS4 here, and it comes with a PS4 game. So once again, the packaging is really reflective. It's really cool though if you look at it. It's pretty awesome looking Snake face, his portrait. And in the back you have the exclamation point, which is really cool. With the V actually. Well, let's take a look inside. Inside you have the PS4 game, which is in Japanese also. And the difference is that this one says 0D. So I'm assuming that this game can be played on the PS4 either way, because that's what I heard that they are. So pretty much that's pretty cool. Next we have a special map, I believe, of Afghanistan and I think Africa. So I'm not sure. I'm going to open this right now. It's not that big of a deal. This is probably one of the most amazing things, I think. It's an art book of the characters or of all the artwork of Metal Gear Solid 5. Now, I can't read Japanese, but I can pretty much guess that this means warning or caution. So it might mean spoiler alert. If you not have played the game, you might see things here that will spoil the game for you. So I will not open this, but let's just look at the packaging on the outside. Very reflective looking metal. Got Snake's face, or who knows, it right now would be Big Boss now. And you have his bionic arm right here. In the back it's just got the V again, but it completes the artwork if you look through the whole thing. So it's pretty cool. Awesome. Up next is very cool artwork of the Metal Gear Solid series. You have Snake, Miller, Ocelot, Quiet, and the rest of the gang. And you have here the new Metal Gear. This is actually really cool artwork. I think I've seen a poster of this somewhere online. Somebody probably bought a poster of this and hung it on their wall. Inside it has a Blu-ray disc, which also says, I would assume, caution warning, do not play unless you finish the game. Okay, sure. And it tells you the contents of what's inside, so we can focus. The Metal Gear Legacy, Metal Gear Solid 5 trailers, and blah blah blah, more stuff I can't understand. Alright, now on to the main event. This is really what I wanted to really get, and this is the 1:1 scale of the Bionic Arm, and it's encased in plastic. But let's get this thing out of there and check it out. Now here is the Bionic Arm out of its packaging in plastic, and I gotta tell you, this thing is amazing. I mean, just looking at this thing, you can see the amount of detail that went into it. And I believe the company that built this in Japan is called Sentinel, which pretty much deals in making products for video games and animation. So basically this is an awesome looking hand. So let's just take a really close look at the details, and then we'll talk about the articulation of this thing. So as you can see, this comes with a base that actually comes off very easily, so I almost dropped it. And look at that, I didn't even see that. It's got more stuff in here, so maybe that's why it felt kind of weird. Anyways, looking at the design, let's start from the top to the bottom. So as you can see on the fingers, it's got some paint that looks like it's wear. I'm not sure if you can see that. It looks really cool. As you can see it on the fingers all over the place. Right back here by the knuckle area. It's even got really cool warning stuff on it in English, which is, and I think it says bolting torque and all this stuff. Let's see if you can read that. And what's really cool is that these actual screws are metal, they're not plastic or anything, so that makes me kind of happy. Along with this one, you can see a lot of more paint wear here, which looks like agedness of some sort. Right here we have like a reflective casing of some sort. This is more matted. Another warning sign. Feels, if you can see that. Focus. It says Fill Stripping Fastener B. Do not use molybdenum lubricants, whatever that is. This is basically the same thing that was on the PS4 version of the console that came out in Japan. So you can see here, it's really cool. There was a little scuffage on mine, but it's okay. I mean, I guess it gives it more of a look to it. It's really cool how these little areas right here kind of have like, they're plastic, but they they have like this really cool effect to make it look like it's all worn out. See, here's a fastener, and that looks like a buckle, but it's all plastic. More stuff here, which is awesome. Now let's take a look at the articulation of this beautiful hand. But okay, first off, you have all the fingers here which can be articulated, which is awesome. So you have the one near the nail area, which is this one. You have the mid joint, and you have the one by the knuckles. So it's pretty cool, and it actually moves open, each of them, which is pretty awesome. They all have this really cool effect here. Makes it seem, I would assume that it would have been a little bit more rubbery for the fact that this is supposed to be for gripping things. And then you have here the thumb, which also has one joint here and one joint up here, and down here actually has a ball joint, but it's really stiff. So I'm gonna have to work it a little bit to hopefully not make it too stiff, but it's nice because it feels like it'll hold something in place. And then right here at the wrist, it's got a swivel all the way back, which is pretty cool, and all the way forward. And that's pretty much all the articulation it has. The only thing I kind of did wish is that it did have this kind of bend that goes this way, because that way you can give it like a thumbs up this way, but it won't do it. Instead, it's just this way, puts it back, and then the thumbs up. So it's pretty cool. So overall, it's a pretty cool object. But let's see how this thing looks like holding other things around. Now here we have the arm holding a gun, which is a Colt 1911, which is something similar to that he uses in most of his games, at least for big bosses, you know, games. This is pretty cool. I mean, articulation works really well. It holds it. It's sturdy. I mean, he could get the jitters and be like still holding the gun, so it's pretty cool. Here's a hand holding a knife, and here it is holding a Master Replica's lightsaber, which is pretty freaking cool. Overall, this is a very awesome looking collector's item. I mean, if you were able to get this, you will not be disappointed. I mean, I really love this thing. just the way it looks, the feel of it. The plastic doesn't feel as cheap as the special collector's one, but this detailing, I mean, it's just awesome to display. So overall, I'm happy with it. I recommend it to anybody who wants to get one. They can find it cheap online, grab it just so you can have, because it's not something that's going to come up ever again. And yeah, I mean, this is awesome, you know, peace, love, and all that stuff. So thank you for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, please push the like button, and I would appreciate that. And you guys have a good day.